Hello children, welcome to 7th Science online classes. Chapter 5, Acids, Bases and Salts. So in this lesson, we learned about acids and bases and we studied some natural indicators like litmus, China rose and turmeric. And today we are going to learn another indicator that is not a natural, that is an artificial or a synthetic indicator that is called phenolphthalein, and another important reaction that is called neutralization reaction. Phenolphthalein indicator. So this indicator is not a natural indicator. This is a synthetic or artificial indicator. First you see the spelling of this phenolphthalein, Phenolphthalein, and it is pronounced as phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein. So phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein indicator. A synthetic indicator often used for testing neutralization reactions is phenolphthalein solution. So this indicator is obtained or available as a solution in a bottle. You can see here the bottle is a solution, a liquid type. And this indicator is usually used for the testing of neutralization reaction. And what is neutralization reaction, that we will study later. Okay. So for that purpose, for the testing of neutralization reaction, we use phenolphthalein solution. And we'll see what is the color change of phenolphthalein solution in acidic or basic medias. See, when an acid is added to phenolphthalein solution, the solution turns colorless, indicating the presence of an acid. So when we add acid to this phenolphthalein solution, the solution turns colorless. Okay, colorless means no color. You can see here. This is called colorless. So when it is colorless, that is what? Acid. And what about a base? When a base is added to phenolphthalein solution, the solution gives pink color, indicating the presence of a base. So when it gives pink color, in basic media, it gives pink color. It gives pink color. So we can assume that substance is the base. Okay, children. So in acid, colorless, and in base, pink color. So that is the effect of phenolphthalein indicator in acid and base. And next important topic is neutralization. So it's very, very important. Okay, that is a sure question in exam also, neutralization. And what is the definition of neutralization? First we see neutralization. The reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization. See, listen. Then we take an acid. I'll just give one example for you. Vinegar. So vinegar, it contains acetic acid, but these acids are very weak. That is not very strong. Okay, that is why we can handle vinegar or acetic acid very easily, because that is not a strong acid. Okay, anyway, we will just take vinegar and a small base, that a weak base, that is baking soda. So when we add these two together, you can see that some bubbles, they both are react together, and you can see the bubbles form. Okay, so that reaction, so that time when an acid and base react together, and after that what we get? Salt and water. Okay, so one acid react with one base to form salt and water. Water is there, then we get the salt also. Okay, so that process is called neutralization. So when this acid and base work together, this acid and base, that their activity there, that is cancelled with each other. So that is called neutral. There is no acid, there is no base. They both them react to form neutral thing. Okay, so acid and base react to form water and salt. That is the general formula of neutralization. Acid plus base gives water. Water is H2O. H2O plus salt. Now we'll see one example also. Acid, HCl, that is called hydrochloric acid. HCl is hydrochloric acid. NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. It is a chemical. These both are chemicals. This is an acid and this is a base. And this is a strong acid. Hydrochloric acid is very strong, and sodium hydroxide, that is also a strong base. So when this hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide to form water, and we get salt. That salt is NaCl. So I will just show one thing. Listen. See, here we take this H and this OH also. So what is that? H2O. Here 2H, okay, 2H and this O. This together, that is H2O, that is water, and this Cl, and here Na. This NaCl, or we can just do like this, NaCl, this is the salt. Got it, children? So HCl plus NaOH, this Na and Cl together to form NaCl, and this H and this OH together to form water. And what is this NaCl or sodium, NaCl or sodium chloride? That is our common salt, or used in the kitchen. That is the common salt. So that is the an example for neutralization reaction. So I am just saying once again, neutralization means the reaction between an acid and a base. And what are the products? Water and salt. Example, HCl plus sodium hydroxide, NaOH, or hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide gives water and salt, which is salt NaCl. The salt can have basic, acidic or neutral in nature. See, sometimes HCl and sodium hydroxide, these both are very strong. So that is why their effects cancel with each other and we get a neutral salt. But in some case, strong acid and a weak base, they react with each other, we get slightly acidic salt because strong acid. And in other case, weak acid and strong base, in that time we get the salt that is basic in nature. That everything you will learn in higher classes. Now you just understand what is neutralization. Acid plus base gives salt and water. That process is called neutralization. So this I am saying once again, this thing is very important. This neutralization reaction is very important. So this formula or this reaction you have to write and study. Okay, with reading we are not getting. So take a pen and write in a paper. This HCl plus NaOH gives H2O plus NaCl. Write this equation 2-3 times, then only you will get this reaction. Okay, children? Okay, all the best.